Brandon Meeder was a studio musician for Van Halen, Led Zeppelin, and The Who, even including Black Sabbath.
Okay, so basically Pink Floyd, that whole idea of having it sound like one song all continual, that was my idea. Okay, like, Led Zeppelin 4, that album with Stairway, Black Dog, all that on it. Alright, Memphis Minnie on When the Levee Breaks. Memphis Minnie, that's me when I was into that whole, like, swampy rock. Um, Ozzy, how crazy he is, that he totally got that from me working in the studio. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, best debut albums. The album cover was my idea. Who Are You worked with Pete Townsend on guitars. Oh, and Van Halen. Yeah, that David Lee Roth totally got this from me. And the whole jumping in the high kicks, like, hey, talking about love. All that, yeah, I got it from me. Worked with the Doors on their self-titled album. Check this out. Alright, you know who this guy is. That's Robert Plant, obviously, the singer from Led Zeppelin, all that good stuff. But who do you think this guy is right here? What, do you think that's just some guy who's just in the park? No, that's me. We were hanging out. We like playing ball together back in England when we were recording and stuff. So yeah, I guess you could say I know a lot of famous people. Yeah, the Beatles didn't really like him. I don't know why it's there. Never really worked with them.
So life's pretty good for you then?
Yeah, I've been on pretty much every big rock album that's ever been made.
So what do you think about Led Zeppelin? Did you have anything to do with that?
Oh, Zeppelin. What am I gonna say? Okay, here, let me show you something. Alright, so, you know how everyone likes the fast-paced Zeppelin? Like Heartbreaker and stuff like that. Yeah, I basically came up with that riff, and, well, I kind of had the idea of ripping off an old blues song for Whole Lotta Love.
Now, what about Stairway? One of the most favorited Led Zeppelin.
Okay, you had to bring up Stairway. Alright, so, like I said, everyone likes the fast-paced Zeppelin, but, so I tried to keep that going. Like, you think really Jimmy Page came up with the whole Stairway idea by himself? No, this was how I wanted it to be, like.
So you mentioned earlier you don't know who the Beatles are.
I just never really cared for them. Like, they had, like, their good days when they were all the nice boys in the suits, and then they got all druggy, which, yeah, they got all druggy. Don't do drugs, that's bad. But I just didn't really like the Beatles. They were kind of nerds and everything, so, yeah.